These games are dropping like McDonald's facelift. These games are dropping like your favorite Hollywood IP. These games are dropping like Manchester United on a Saturday night. So here are the top 6 video games I'm really excited that are dropping this June. What happens when you get an intergalactic space trade with no Dutch and Indians? You get Dune Awakening. Dune the movie did well, and I think it is only right to capitalize on that goodwill. So this is why I think this game coming out at this time, at this juncture, I think it's gonna actually sell well. For me, I think I'm gonna give a nod to the intergalactic spice war. I think this is gonna be something incredible we're gonna witness in 4K. I don't know what's gonna be the frame rate, probably 30 to 60, but whatever it is, this is gonna be impressive. Who needs AI when you can clone yourself? And this is the question that is asked when you play Arrakis. So, the main premise of the story is our protagonist is stuck in a very hostile planet and he has 6 days to actually rescue himself. To survive in this planet, he needs manpower because the sun is coming up in 6 days and the whole planet will be a giant oven. Well, to be honest, the sun is gonna make sure the whole planet is well done like a roast. This game seems to be a suspense thriller and I think a lot of gamers are gonna have a great time with this. And it's very interesting to see how somebody can live with different parts of themselves literally. It seems like Elon Musk isn't the only one trying to put chips on our heads as we have Mindseye. If you've been in the gaming industry for a while, then you know the name Rockstar carries so much weight in this industry that no other company comes close. Thus, a game made by former Rockstar developers means that this game is gonna be highly scrutinized. However, the CEO of Mindseye hasn't been really appreciative of this scrutiny as he's been talking about review bombing. This happens because some of the reviewers of the game have been talking about some of its glitches and issues, but I still have hope for this because it looks good. It looks good and it has a great story to tell. I think there's a story here, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed on this one. The world's favorite plumber, I think that's something that somebody who works in the corn industry would love to have. But sadly, they lose out to a very small, miniaturized character that we know as Mario. And like all good plumbers, Mario has friends. And this is where Mario Kart is gonna be a party. As always, I have a soft spot for racing games, and I think Mario Kart is not going to disappoint. Whoever thought that walking could be so much fun? Enter Death Stranding 2. I think Kojima is a genius, and from what I've seen with the Death Stranding 2 trailer, I'm just thinking this game is gonna be really, really great. But as always, with all great geniuses, they always have a weird side to them, and this game definitely looks more weird, but it also looks more entertaining, so I'ma take that. I think it's taken forever for the Switch 2 to actually be released. This is considering that the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X have already been released years ago. I think that was in 2020. I think Nintendo knows what they're doing here, so they decided to release the Nintendo Switch 2 when they have no direct competition because PS5 and Xbox Series X have been released a couple of years ago, and I think it's the 6th generational run. They are still catering for exclusives and all that, so they have no direct competition, which means they can maximize sales. I'm really excited for the Switch 2, better performance, bigger screen, and of course, better refresh rates. I'm really gonna be digging this. The Switch 2 launches with 28 games including Cyberpunk 2077, Civilization 7, Hogwarts Legacy, and Hitman World of Assassination amongst others. It just seems to be making sure that the new console is not going to be without any games to play. All of this is retailing for $449.99, which is not that expensive when you know the sweet spot for selling consoles is usually at around $500. You sell above that and you're not going to get as good sales as you would love. I made this list with the only intention in mind to actually get to the games that I'm really excited for. And I just wanted to limit that to like 5 or 6 games, and I think that's what I did. Maybe I missed out on something that you think is just gonna blow our mind this June, so let me know about that. Leave a comment, follow, like, subscribe or share. Thanks, till next time.